In KwaZulu-Natal, the Amambuzane community is still reeling after Inkosi Manqoba Fred Mkhize and his assistant were gunned down. He was killed on Saturday, making him the second Inkosi to be killed this year. KZN Cooperative Governance MEC Sipho Hlomuka is calling for a thorough investigation and is appealing to the community not to take the law into their own hands. He will visit the family today. Let me take you to eNCA's Dasen Thathiah, who is there and joins us now for an update. So, Dasen, what do we know about the circumstances around the killing of Inkosi Manqoba Fred Mkhize and his assistant?
Well, to us, the details at this point are still very sketchy because this incident just took place over the weekend and this is a matter that is still under police investigation. But we are at his property and this is where we are told the incident took place. So just outside his home here, you'll see that there's a sprawling front yard, and this is where Inkosi Mkhize and his assistant, his aide, had been entering onto the property when they were ambushed, and that's where just about the area that you're looking at now is where that attack took place. You spoke about the MEC for Cogta, Sipho Hlomuka. He and his delegation have just arrived a few minutes ago. He's gone inside to engage with the Mkhize family. They are here to mourn with them as this incident is still very fresh. This death and this loss is being felt in this community of Hawi, particularly because Inkosi had played quite a significant role in bringing this community together.
So at this particular point, any updates, Dasen, from law enforcement and what leads police are following? Where do they even start with their investigations?
It's not an easy one, Tulas, and it's also one of the reasons why the Provincial House of Traditional Leaders has been putting pressure or calling on law enforcement authorities to ensure that they bring the perpetrators to book, not just in this case, but in also the other incidents. You mentioned that there were two Makosi that were killed this year. There were also two Izinduna that were killed in January as well in the Mgungundlovu district. So the numbers are certainly piling up. In fact, in the past 3 years, there have been about 27 people associated with the traditional leadership in the province that have been killed, and those include at least 5 Amakosi. The others are Izinduna as well as their aides. So one of the things that the House is saying in the province is that law enforcement needs to ensure that all of those that are responsible for these killings are actually arrested and they face the full might of the law. Now, the MEC for Cogta, Sipho Hlomuka, has insisted that they will make sure that they also, from their side, put pressure on these agencies to ensure that there is swift justice. But for now, they have also dispatched a senior delegation to intervene in this case. They've called for calm, they've called for peace, they've told the community to allow police to handle this investigation and not to react on their own.
All right, thank you for that. That's eNCA's Dasen Thathiah there with that update. By the way, I do need to apologize. I'm not really sure about the intonation, right? The Amambuzane or Amambuzane community. No offense is intended. It's just a simple matter of me not knowing what the intonation is supposed to be.